First time in RFRL, which means that I just literally for the first time, because not the first time it is, this is actually for the 700 subscriber it is. Because coming up on 750 subscriber special, which means it's gonna be 750 horsepower we got for the F1 2013 cars. This is where it must be some kind of the end of the V8 era as well. So let's just try Force India, and probably this is the model of a 2013 Formula 1 car, and because probably this is not Rosella paints like this one, not the red and blue. Orange and green is like the India, red and blue white, not even yellow of course. Is not gonna be to do like this one, because what about my team? It's literally missing as well. And let's just start without further notice. This is containing for extreme noise 2 videos ago. Let's just jump inside of the vehicle. Let's just do it for an outlap as well. And before I just going to reach myself with the microphone in to my mouth as well. So looks like if I'm not just jumping into this F1 vehicle, this is going to be loud, more powerful, or louder than the Formula 1 cars from 2018, 2014. Let's jump it in for right there. And as you can see, let's just try to do this for once ago. When I just start the engine, this is ridiculously loud as possible before I can ridiculously start the engine. And wait until we're gonna be seeing without further notice. Let's do this. As you can see, this Formula 1 sounds ridiculously loud, and it raises up into 17,000 revolutions per minute. As the current horsepower, the maximize of the horsepower is not exactly we just trying to do for its current horsepower is 154 horsepower. The horsepower is maximized into 750 horsepower. Let's just even tune out for the second gear, 336 horsepower. Even I just pulled up for the throttle. This is ridiculously loud as well. Even I pulled up for the throttle. This is ridiculously loud as possible. Now we're just gonna be trying to pit exit of this vehicle. This is extremely loud. Or just switch into manual transmission. Possibly this is gonna be ridiculously loud. If I maximize the throttle all over here, this could be resulted that the F1 vehicle that can reach it over 200 miles per hour as possible. As we get, despite seeing this, let's hear the acceleration. Oh dear! We're just literally gonna be doing for a various acceleration. I think this is absolutely some kind of literally fun. As I can brake, the energy of this ERS has been charged up for this vehicle. I'm just literally trying to do for my best in the lap time as well. The best lap time should be 123, unlike 122. I'm going to be a best lap of this one before I might be able to get corner cuts as well. As you can press G, the hybrid mode has officially turned on. Despite I never lose. I am all not going to do something that's going to be corner cuts out here. As the lap time started to get failed, and because of this one lag reason, is the frames per second got paused around for this ridiculously moment. I'm going to maximize the throttle, and let's just do it for the 1 lap attack as well. So, just 1 lap attack is going to be making something ridiculous. And the 7th gear is going to be at 323 kilometers an hour, which is over 200 miles per hour. Now let's just try to get things a little bit slower. As before, we're making for this upscale onto the top. I'm not using to waste my power, as we just try to do our best to do so. Now let's just gonna be braking all the way down here and speed all the way down into this one corner left. We're not wasting some batteries, and we're just gonna be doing something smoother corners as well by using Force India. As we're just going to be trying to take it all the way down here. We almost eventually get ourselves corner cut us here. So, aiming despite seeing this. So, down to 70% of the batteries of the ERS. Now we continue going fast, whatever we try to do. As we just try to start raise the power, even to waste some more time as overall. As we're just going to be completely fast, we're never going to be trying to go wide of the course until I hit the brakes, starting to hit the apex as well. Now we're just trying to hit our best to maximize the throttle and hit ourselves for 323. So it looks like our best lap isn't going to be very just yet. Now I'm not going to be extremely close. I'm slightly fail up this moment. So the first lap line is going to be such as work. Let me just turn off the engine. Now then, I should be able to jump out of this vehicle and respawn the vehicle until that literally tried to despawn really fast. But our next tracks will be, our next level will be Circuit of the Catalonia, because next time we're going to be lap time with the Force India, because if it does work, and this should be on the case like this one. This case isn't going to be literally right now before I just going to be despite going turn left. Now, we should be able to move on into another one as well. The next one is, you're in Australia, but unfortunately some kinds of tracks look like underrated of these things, as according to the Barcelona Catalunya, there must be one 2022 vehicles only, which is I'm required for 1,000 subscribers. Even later on, for just about next time, until even for this year, I'm gonna be picking up to choose from is Caterham as well. So as it's gonna be despite a best lap time, I will be choosing in against the Caterham, and it looks like it will never gonna be returning back until just the Renault will never be able to return. The Renault engines still exist around here. General Electric, probably the Caterham is gonna be jumping on, and start the engine until I just get closer to the microphone. Now as you can see, we're going to be using for manual transmission. Unfortunately it's not. Now before we're going to be making onto this strategy, let's just making a little bit for 1 lap times. It's out lap selection time before let's just going to be bring us to the acceleration. And then you can see this as before we might able to do so. And we can try to make as fast as possible. And before I cannot believe this is an actual try to do this for its real model. So it will never gonna be coming soon to Project Track Day, and all because of this sudden and due to this situation by using ION Racing Simulator is exactly the very best of things as well. So I must do for a maximize the attack line, as we just gonna be trying to make it all the way up just as well. I'll be extremely faster than I ever imagined. We got our first corner cuts in second of all. And before this isn't going to be going to try to take it slow, very slow. Now before this is not despite taking a little bit getting away, I think we're just going to be need to get a little bit slow down improvements. Second corner cut warning, and let's just say we're just going to be about to blast all the way. Our first lap has been intended. Now, let's just say, I don't really mean the frames per second is going to be ruined, by the way. Now, let's just try to slow down. We got, it's only one course. Unfortunately, the corner cuts and warning and about with this thing keeps on spamming as anyways. Please not try to share it about to stop spamming as well. I cannot believe this is rarely. I'm worried about this situation because this is the last one is absolutely going to be came off. And that is why it's got to be the worst. I don't really think this is the worst spam of all time, because unfortunately we got ourselves a corner cut. But it looks like I got majorly self into some kind of a little bit of self in this one. Despite seeing this, feeling maximize the throttle, I will be maximized for just ourselves and completely running out of energy, I guess. Looks like we just absolutely get ourselves for one lap. Let me see for one lap. Let me see for one lap, I guess. As you can see for the lap time boards, it's not going to be quickly as how possible. It keeps on spamming as well. I think this is literally gone too far. Getting so low. I'm probably going to be getting so fast as well. To finish up with the lap times, I don't really think we cannot able to see for some kind of various lap times as well. Now, I should be able to try to avoid this thing, because as well, let's try to slow down before I never try to give myself a corner cut as well. I made myself for the world's fastest lap. I don't really know about this thing. So I just eventually ran out of hybrid boost, 1 minute and 3 seconds. That was quick. Really quick as possible, before that doesn't making even sure to sense around here. As before we're going to be seeing into the lap time board, I should be able to jump out of the vehicle itself, turn off the engine, and looks like I just jump out and with another racetrack as well, so probably I won't be leaving no choice in about for many more reasons that I can do it whatever you want. And you can play with your friends, and about link in description, but the main game is actually very harmful, and about the menu stage. And finally, the Silverstone circuit. Before we just absolutely spawn, let me try to use for the HRC for many more reasons about to do like this one. The F1 2008 cars, which is I'm going to be half about for the Lotus 2013. I don't really using like this one because I'm going to be using some kind of Mercedes, Red Bull or Ferrari, Scuderia Toro Rosso. So let's just say Williams. I'm probably going to be used to be. And because this is absolutely pretty dark as well before we can drive. So let's jump in. And I can see really loud of this thing as well. Let's press F to start a Formula 1 vehicle before that actually we know it. Now this is absolutely what you see. This is really loud as possible. Let's just say in our second hands, I'm really sure we're going to be fully accelerates into 7th gear. I wonder, this is where it not comes to the project track day, because this track is where the project track day goes to be, and it will like be like in about for this in 1 decade. After that, it has been removed for the official because. But why does the imagine like this stolen F1 track like this one? This is one of the first F1 tracks to do so. Without testing all of the Formula 1 cars, I think we're just going to be trying to do for it 0 to 60 or 0 to 100. Let's just try to do what itself without doing for a sequential transmission. Now, as you can see for about for the lap time boards, you cannot be able to see for about for the fastest corners with itself. Let's try to do this from 0 to 60 equals nothing. And we're off! We're just absolutely going to be doing for 0 to 60 in 1.1 seconds. I'm probably it's not doing for about for this limit. So let me know down in the comments around for the 0 to 60 that you let me know. So even if it goes to be some kind of dusty gear about this thing, according to this game, and probably Project Track Day in about this. Looks like in the Silverstone, this is better to race with others, but it got removed for one reason. That reason for one track, including Le Mans, is due to free models is not allowed for this one. Because the original track has just made out in just one selection. Before it's just going to be trying to make out into the lead as well. In 7th gear, I just made believe for which is about for all the way to 200 miles an hour as literally as possible. Let's try to slow down, and it's going to be ridiculously 93%. Let's just going for a better fastest lap time without further notice. Now we're just going to be going for take it easy on the first corner, and second corner 100 as well, and a third corner probably turn 3, turn 4. It looks like how many turns about this, let me know in the comments down below, and I'm just going to be trying to slightly blast it all the way off of this moment. Now we're going to be trying to making sure before we're going to be end of this video. Oh dear, we just slightly accidentally accelerated it off. I think we just, I have no matter what we do, and we cannot be able to believe this isn't going to be going on. It's just charging in about for the very fastest laps. I don't really think we didn't absolutely break in too early, but what it is, it's not very going to be trying to make things a little bit. I have one strategy to do so, which is eventually started to charge all the way up until 350 kilometers an hour. Finally, we just started to get slowed down. But for this final corner and up into the top, I won't be able to can't see without further ado. Now let's just re-accelerate, and finally we got for our best lap times about 1 minute and 26 seconds. Let's just do it one more before we're going to be end up this video. I cannot believe this isn't going to be about to do this. I'm very surprised. This is ridiculously going to be to do so. And our best Formula 1 lap times about to do so. Let's just going to be trying to do for it. I genuinely trying to lose myself and about to lose one condition. Let's try to lower the gears and try to be slow as possible, and 40% in batteries. Now I'm probably just completely losing my power energy in Silverstone, even what the regulations do, and try not to get slowed down as possible. I cannot believe this isn't going to be going on about it. Just a great idea. Now we won't able to get slowed down as possible, 39%, and I'm not going to be very fast as well. 315 miles per hour. I cannot believe this isn't going to be going fast as well. We won't be able to try for a very fast lap at a course. Of course, this isn't going to be going for about just the best lap times until we get a corner cut. Oh dear, we're just eventually going to give ourselves a spam again. 1 minute and 25 seconds. That was a cheat. Unfortunately, we cannot do our best for it, so let me just turn off the engine as well. And that is the end of today's video, and probably this is a insanely worst, but I just literally forgot that I say, because the 3 game links are in description, including the main game itself, or just main game for just one. As I just gonna be saying, leave a like and subscribe and click the bell, and leave a like on these 3 games if you want to drive and against for one condition around here. Thanks for watching and about for today's video, and probably this is when actually that is the end of 700 subscribers special. Over 700 subscribers, which means I'm gonna be coming out for just only one thing before I won't be able to, despite against, well, coming in 2024 we'll be absolutely going to reach ourselves for our newly Formula 1 content as well. For the modernization area, until 2017, I won't be able to get for around for these things as well. That must be gonna be year, of course. I think this is the end of today's video of over 15 minutes in about today's video. And just what I say, Turbo Concept is signing off for the Formula 1 season. Is going to be starting out, and that must be the official Formula 1 cars, whatever we try to do so. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and I'm going to be talking to you Formula 1 viewers and Formula 1 fans, including cookie runners, all later for mini lads as well.